Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived a young and ambitious investor named Alex. He had always admired a famous hedge fund manager, Mr. Roberts, who had achieved remarkable success in the stock market. Alex dreamed of following in his footsteps and becoming a renowned investor himself. One day, Alex mustered up the courage to reach out to Mr. Roberts, expressing his admiration and asking for mentorship. To his surprise, Mr. Roberts agreed to meet with him. Excitement filled Alex's heart as he prepared for the meeting that could potentially change his life. The day arrived, and Alex found himself sitting in a sophisticated office, eagerly waiting for Mr. Roberts to arrive. When the door finally opened, a tall, distinguished man entered the room. It was Mr. Roberts, his eyes gleaming with wisdom and experience. They began discussing various investment strategies, analyzing different market trends and stock picks. Alex was enthralled by Mr. Roberts' knowledge, soaking up every word he said. He hoped for the golden advice that would unlock the secret to success in the stock market. However, instead of sharing stock tips or specific investment recommendations, Mr. Roberts took a different approach. He started sharing stories of his early failures and the lessons he learned along the way. Alex listened intently, realizing that this mentorship session would be unlike anything he had expected. Mr. Roberts spoke of a time when he was a young investor just like Alex, eager to make a name for himself. He shared how he would often find himself swayed by market trends, investing in stocks that seemed promising at the time but ultimately led to disappointment. It was a painful period filled with losses and setbacks. But then, one day, Mr. Roberts had an epiphany. He understood that to truly succeed in the market, he needed to develop his own investment philosophy, his own set of standards that would guide his decision-making process. It was then that he started setting individual criteria for his investments, focusing on companies with solid fundamentals, long-term growth potential, and undervalued assets. As Mr. Roberts spoke, it became clear to Alex that he was being taught a valuable lesson. The true path to success in investing was not about blindly following someone else's advice or chasing the latest trends. It was about establishing his own investment criteria and sticking to them, even in the face of uncertainty. Inspired by his mentor's story, Alex realized that he needed to define his own investment standards. He understood the importance of thorough research, patience, and a long-term vision. No longer would he be swayed by market noise or the fear of missing out. He would forge his own path, guided by his principles and strategies. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Alex meticulously researched companies, analyzed financial statements, and studied market trends. He sought to understand the underlying value of each investment opportunity, rather than relying on short-term market fluctuations. With each passing day, Alex's confidence grew. He started making investments based on his own criteria, steadily building a portfolio of carefully selected stocks. Although the path was not always smooth, he remained steadfast in his approach, learning from both successes and failures. Years went by, and Alex's name began to gain recognition in the investment community. His portfolio outperformed many others, and investors sought his advice and insights. He became known for his disciplined approach, his ability to stay focused amidst market turbulence, and his unwavering commitment to his investment standards. One day, Alex received a call from Mr. Roberts, his mentor. It had been years since their last meeting. Mr. Roberts congratulated him on his success, expressing pride in his protégé's achievements. Alex was grateful for the lessons he had learned from his mentor, which had shaped him into the investor he had become. As they said their goodbyes, Alex couldn't help but reflect on his journey. The mentor's lesson had transformed his perception of investing. He realized that success in the stock market was not solely about making money but about developing a personal investment philosophy, setting individual criteria, and staying true to oneself. With renewed determination, Alex vowed to continue growing as an investor, embracing the challenges and uncertainties that lay ahead. Armed with his own investment standards, he would navigate the ever-changing market with confidence and resilience, leaving a lasting impact on the investment world.